Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. You may hear a little background chatter throughout this video as it is Christmas morning, and Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. I'm going to keep moving forward with this because it's only going to get louder as we receive more and more company. So I'm going to keep diving in. The Stellar network processes 1.8 billion transactions and was 2021 its best year ever. The question mark and the Stellar Development Foundation, SDF, has published the end of year metrics for their ecosystem and the underlying network, presented by Danelle Dixon, the executive director and CEO at the SDF. The metrics showed a significant increase across the board. In 2021, per the report by the SDF, the Stellar network experienced a 32% rise in its number of total accounts with respect to 2020. The number of total accounts stands at 6 million. Also, too, the Ripple CEO hit back at former SEC boss yesterday on Christmas Eve, and Brad Garlinghouse called the lawsuit misguided. So Brad Garlinghouse had doubled down on his criticism of an op-ed published by former SEC Chairman Jay Clayton, and Brad Garlinghouse describes Clayton's article as staggeringly ironic. And the Ripple boss went on to accuse the industry of stifling innovation with his enforcement action against one of the leading companies within the cryptocurrency industry. And stating Mr. Clayton stifled the crypto industry while in office, yet he now calls for the government to facilitate the adoption of the technology. And it would be the smartest thing they did so that America isn't leading from behind, as they say, keep us out in the forefront and let us lead from there. And also, too, during this whole sham of a lawsuit, Ripple CEO confirms XRP experienced its strongest year ever despite the ongoing lawsuit. And something, in case you missed it, I just wanted to bring it up because it's getting a lot of attention lately. Kind of having to go back a few months just to make my point, but putting it all together for you. As I tend to make this show, obviously, again, from the beginning, it is designed for the experienced investor. So if I get the point across what I find important as an investor, it's kind of how I understand that most of you accept it as well. It's only a little challenging to follow this channel if you're a new investor because we don't hype things, we don't spill it out for you. We understand that the intelligent investor who's been here for years, when we just give you the information that we share, it's important for us and it's important for the assets we discuss on this channel. We understand that you understand exactly the point. So if you're a new investor, feel free to click on the links as they're in the description below with every single video. And we apologize as we're not the greatest for new investors. We don't, spell it out every single article, tell you exactly what that means because the long-time investors understand the connections and the partnerships already. A little stumble this morning. Maybe I need to get a cup of coffee, and I'll probably do that just after I finish this video. But Tala fintech for the underbanked raises 145 million USD to expand globally and into crypto. The fintech startup Tala has raised 145 million in a Series E funding round that the company intends to use to expand borrow, save, and money management options across Kenya, the Philippines, Mexico, India, and the United States, including crypto offerings. And why is that important? Because Tala and Visa had teamed up on cryptocurrency solution for the global underbanked. And if you do follow this channel, what's the number one thing that does retail, underbanked, and the unbanked? I highlighted it for you, the Stellar Development Foundation. So Tala joins the Stellar ecosystem to build out digital banking capabilities. And again, just sharing this for the experienced investor. We apologize. We're not the greatest channel for you new investors, as you're still having to learn all of these connections and you're still trying to learn what your asset does. And hopefully, a lot of the channels are explaining that as we do here, with XRP being for wholesale, wholesale, enterprise, and institutional level. XLM is designed for the unbanked, the underbanked, and the retail. You have XDC, which is designed for the trade finance. Again, each one of these assets can intermingle and all of that, but that's the focus by its design. And those three, again, are the ISO 20022 compliant assets, and they're extremely fast with low fees. And I believe once we have a level playing field, this court case is ended, and it gets a little bit of the same focus as XRP becomes the standard for all assets. According to the SEC, they will judge every asset according to how their result judged XRP during this lawsuit with Ripple. Having said that, that's where, you know, the focus is going to get on every single asset available out there, and they will judge it exactly how the case comes out in its judgment in regarding to Ripple and XRP. So you better hope they do extremely well and win this and set precedent for the assets to have a clear path moving forward. And guys, again, remember, this is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. And before we go, with every single video, we leave you with a final thought. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. And I want to say thanks to our VIP on Patreon, Surfmeister. As with our Patreon account, it's the same, Digital Assets Daily, just because a lot of people are wondering why I continue to mention that there are different levels of how we, you know, your support of this channel, how we represent you in recording to every single video. Some levels have you in a special account where your name shows up in the description below of every single video. And if you hit a top top tier, I should say, of each support level, we mention your name in every single video. But again, guys, much love to each and every one of you, because all of you that can hear the sound of my voice are very, very important, and grateful for your support of this channel. Much love, Merry Christmas, and we will catch you in the next one.